And when we take as skills, we are talking about the people part in the marketing mix in the 7 Ps, which is the last part, or the number 5 or number 7, according to the different marketing resources. The first one here is about the recruitment and the reallocation. You know, a lot of people, especially the fresh graduates who are selling your product, if you are using the person selling, maybe they join your company, which is the multinational or maybe national company, and they are selling your product just to get for them to make an individual gain, to get the money, and to get the salary for their daily and for their monthly expenses, and to be able to live with their lives. But this doesn't mean that they are passionate about the work. They love the work. And in order to understand how they love the work, you should make the right recruitment process for your marketeers, for your employees who are joining your company. And there is a lot of marketing courses around the world, and there is a lot of recruitment courses around the world, and for the HR department to help them how to select the right applicant to join your team. And actually, there is happening a lot of organization when you as a marketer and the salesperson ask you to make the recruitment process for the sales department, because if they didn't get the sales, they will ask you, you recruited him and you selected him, it's your responsibility. But let's not to enter in that argument, because it's not the issue that I wanted to explain for you. I'm explaining here when you are making an objective assessment of your employees, objective, not a subjective assessment. Objective assessment of your employees based on measures and based on some requirements, some important requirements you wanted to get from every employee wanted to join every department in your company. Then it will be the greatest option ever. And there is a very recommended course about for the HR, which is the target selection course, to help them how to select the right applicant, open objective measures. And also, I'm going to explain here about the promotion. A lot of people who want to join the marketing department, maybe you one of them, if you are not working in the marketing right now, and your career aspiration to join the marketing department, they cannot join the marketing department because of the minimum requirement, which is 3 or 5 or 7 years of experience, which is different from one company to another, to join the marketing department. I'm telling you something, if you are making a regular test for all of the employees who are passionate about joining the marketing department away from the experience required, you maybe got the 10x and the double experience, the double money that you are going to take from that employees on the long term, rather than letting him working in the sales department or the department that they don't like to work in, and after 5 or 7 years of experience, after they gave up, after they become depressed, after they become frustrated from the working environment, and frustrated from the working in the false department because they are not living with the passion, you started to inspire him, and you're getting the good return from him as a marketer when they starting the marketing career path. While if they already joined the marketing team as marketing analyst or marketing executive, maybe after 5 or 7 years they become the marketing guru, and they making your profitability and your growth is the best and the maximum profitability and the maximum profitability you could expect. And here we're explaining the training and talent development. A lot of organizations, I was discussing this problem in another video about developing marketing strategy, tips about developing marketing strategy, that most of the marketers were explaining that we needed to inspire our learner. We wanted to provide them with the talent and the skill to market our product, and this is very important. Yes. For me, and when I communicate with the customer service in different department over the phone or the face-to-face communication, I can understand the body language of the customer service if he's trained very well. And sometimes I'm stressing with the customer service to know how he's professional and how is he absorbing the problems in the communication, and when it's coming to argument or when it's coming to a real problem I'm facing with my experience. Sometimes we need to know if the person I'm giving him the trust about of using his product is really reliable and honest and deserved this, and this is happening through the appropriate training and talent development. And this is not happening also to only to the first line of the employees. This should be also to the manager to train them, to give them a coaching experience, to give a leadership experience, how to coach the first line or the persons who are communicating with the customers. Number 3, about the performance assessment. You should have objective performance assessment, not based on subjective measures, not based on sales only, but also on the objective measures. How to monitor your product performance, how to monitor your staff performance, how to monitor the progress of your market through performance assessment. And there is in the pharmaceutical experience, there is something called IMS to know who are the doctors who are prescribing your products and how many of them are prescribing products, what are the prescriptions in units and in value and money, and who are the class, and explaining the different classes of different types of customers who are prescribing or recommending your products, and what are the accounts, what are the hospitals who are gaining your products. A lot of analysts, a lot of marketers are doing the job on your behalf. Just you are going to pay the money to get those data, and you are going to make a new marketing strategy, a new positioning strategy in order to develop your product performance. What about the motivation and the inspiration? And there is a level of differences here. I know that all of you are reading about motivation and inspiration, and all of the days, all of the time, we're reading about how to motivate ourselves in the work, and how can we increase our attitude, and how can we deliver the maximum profitability for our company, for ourselves, and how can we inspire ourselves. But I'm going to share with you another experience about motivation and inspiration. Do you know that the motivation is about the short-term success and happiness for you, while the inspiration about the long-term happiness and success for you? So you need to work on both paradigms. And if you are a manager, you need to work on both paradigms for motivating and inspiring both your employees and your customers. Who are the target segments? Who are the persons or who are the customers that you should make a motivation and inspiration for them? You can motivate and inspire both internal and external customers. In other words, all types of stakeholders, to inspire and motivate them away from using your product, personally to inspire and motivate them, and they are going to make a positive word of mouth, and finally it's going to reflect in buying your product and increasing your profitability by the end results. That's all about the skills that we were explaining: the recruitment and reallocation, training and talent development, performance assessment, and motivation and inspiration for your employees and for your customers and different types of stakeholders. If we are talking about the connected stakeholders, who are your target segments. So, in the first part of this presentation about barriers to planning, and in the second part of this presentation, which is the political factors and the analysis, the resources and the skills, we were explaining the 5 major factors that a lot of marketers around the world were having a problem in the communication with them, which is the culture, power and politics, paralysis by analysis and not taking actions, resources and limitations of the budget, and finally the skills and how can you overcome each one of them. We were recommending all of those issues in this presentation. Also, I have written an entire article about what are the barriers to planning and how to overcome them in my website, howtobeamarketer.com. And kindly, if you are watching this video from our YouTube channel, you kindly subscribe right now to our users and to get update about our new videos and audios that we are going to publish on our YouTube channel. And if you are watching this video from our website, howtobeamarketer.com, kindly subscribe to our newsletter, because I'm releasing new videos regularly every week, and maybe each 2 or 3 days. Every 2 or 3 days, I'm releasing new videos. So subscribe to the right part of the website, which is the newsletter, and join our community part in the main menu. You will find our interactive community, where we are having a social networking interactive website installed in our website, howtobeamarketer.com. You will just log in with your Facebook account, and you will find a lot of marketers just like you are interacting together and exchanging their experiences. Also, you can join Facebook group, you can join Facebook fan page if you wanted to ask some questions. Also, you can click on the About Me and the About and see who is Mohammed Baghdhi, in the main menu part of the website, howtobeamarketer.com, and you will find a link to my account if you wanted to make a one-to-one communication with me. And that's all about now. I'm just I wanted to tell you that I'm glad, I honored the pleasure to listen to your feedback and to know how to develop our products and the free product services to inspire and serve you. I'm just introducing myself to you right now. I'm Mohammed Baghdhi. I'm the marketing coach and a public speaker of howtobeamarketer.com. Also, I'm the person who wrote more than 200 marketing articles and hundreds of audios and videos for you for free to inspire, serve, and to help you to achieve the marketing career path you wanted to achieve in your life. Also, I'm a chartered marketeer from a Chartered Institute of Marketing. Also, I have a professional diploma in marketing from a Chartered Institute of Marketing. I have a Cambridge International Diploma for trainers and teachers from Cambridge University, and I'm a certified practitioner of neuro-linguistic programming from the American Board of the NLP. I have also a bachelor's degree in pharmaceutical sciences from Cairo University. Be the future marketer you want. No one can stop you to get all of the knowledge, skills, and experience you need to become the future marketer you wanted to be in the world. And be inspired and be the future marketer you want. And have a nice day until we meet again. Goodbye.